This is using your e-bell trainer to do the Jon Rahm drill, which Brandon DeVore describes in Be Better Golf. So in the drill, the idea is you're going to swing your club just back about this far and then accelerate through as hard as you can. So I think there's a couple details that are important in this that doesn't really encompass. First one being, you need to not lift your club to that position, you need to toss it to that position. So if you don't toss the club, you're not going to be able to get forward soon enough. So you want to go back forward, so when you get there, then you have a chance to accelerate all the way through. You're back to where you need to be to hit the ball. Second thing is, you don't want to be quick in that transition. Even though it's a short little swing, you still want to let the club drop a little bit and make your acceleration feel like it's through the ball there. So let's work with the trainer, because the trainer, what that signals is you heave it back because it's heavy, you let it transition smoothly, also because it's heavy, and you're learning to keep everything face square to path by your arm orientation. So we go hard, so a little toss back, hard as you can through. Toss back, hard as you can through. Look at that. Now let's try it with a ball, and I'm not going to go, well, we'll see. Try to do nice small ones, but get a strong acceleration through the ball. So in order to accelerate strong and feel like you've got control, you need to maintain your angles here. So you don't want to do that. So like with your trainer, the angles are basically unchanging. You're keeping this plane of your arms right here, and if you can do that through the ball, you're going to have more control if you can be aggressive through the ball than if you try to be careful through the ball. So we'll try this out. Seem decent. Pretty much down the middle there. Let's see what I got out of that. So not bad. Little tiny backswing, 228. So I'm going to keep working on that. So this isn't going to change. I'm just going to try to be more and more explosive as I go through it. So let's try this. That's about all I had. I got a little quick on that, so I didn't let it transition quite enough. I need to be toss and accelerate and keep my body also. So should feel like the last thing to go is you're still here, and then hard as you can through. So toss and hard as you can through. So toss and see what that does. Pretty good. A little bit of a fade there. Probably had more to do with being maybe a little too far behind it. Kind of decent distance. Yeah, 253. So pretty good for such a tiny backswing. Haven't quite got to the Jon Rahm level yet, but let's see what we can do. So I'll do one more as hard as I can. I'm going to make, so if you're hitting slices or fades or something, don't give up the aggressive part. Learn to adjust all these parameters until you find where your aggressive swing hits the shot you want to hit. So if you're too far back, you're more likely to fade it. Too far forward, you're likely to come too much from the inside. You're changing these angles, slice, hook. Your grip should be a consistent thing. Get your grip where it feels comfortable, and then work with all these elements till it feels like, okay, that's the right place. That's where I need to be when I come into impact. And then I'm just going to replicate that location when I go back through the ball. So, a little low on the face, but should be pretty good. So there we go. Those are all pretty decent shots. And as you can see, you know, fairly straight and controlled. I'm going to do just one more. So, what I think the people's impulse is to slow down when they feel like they don't have control. And in fact, you're probably almost better off swinging even harder, as long as you understand that swinging harder is here. So let me swing even harder at it, but right in there I'm going to swing hard. So as hard as I can right there. There we go. That's as hard as I can go at it. And as you can see, it's better actually. So it's straighter, it's better, it's longer, everything is better. So don't give up being aggressive through the ball. That's not going to make things go straighter. In fact, the harder you go at it, the more control you potentially have over your club head as you're moving through the hitting area.